Hey, what's going, y'all? It is yours truly once again, Blue-Pilled Woman. This one is pretty easy for me to really explain to y'all, but you know, overall, I still feel like it has not been thoroughly expressed. So I shall do that. I will try my best. By the way, if you've been checking out my videos quite a bit, continue to hit the like button. And if you happen to like my videos a lot, just hit the subscribe button to get more of this type of content. That'd be awesome. Anywho, a blue-pilled woman. Well, of course, if you know about what blue pill stand for, if you know about what blue pill stands for, it means to be status quo. So that means to be kind of part of this system, just doing as everybody else does. So that's kind of in many ways what the blue pill woman is someone that does what everybody else does. But here's where I start to deviate, okay? Because I do woman and female logic. So with a blue pill woman, she is the woman of a blue pill man. You know, she's the woman of a blue pilled man. So, she may be doing everything that she can in her best of capacity, but she's pretty limited as far as everything that's going on in this world. She's the type that's still caught up on the holidays, and she's the type that's still caught up on the ways of this world as far as all the fears and all the superstitions and even all the aspects of religion and gossiping and rumors. But nevertheless, she, you know, um, for some reason has made herself to be the best at trying to be her best with that particular man in her life who, he pretty much is limited in what's going on. And he's very limited in what's going on in this world as well. And it's sad that he's passed all the stuff down onto her, all this limitation. So really, in a nutshell, blue pill represents limitation. Okay. Now, I did a previous video talking about the red pill female, given that the topic was about red pill women. And so to briefly go over that, this just basically means female that, she grew up, and she was around a lot of good guidance and knowledge as far as, just being one step ahead of the system and the ways of life, and she developed into a decent woman once she ran into a red pill type of a man. It just added on to that, it added on to her stellar development. Now, a blue pill female, obviously she has not so stellar development, of course. So a lot of her development is still based on the ways of this world, and you can't tell her nothing. So she's very susceptible to like the Me Too movement and being a feminist, and maybe she's into a lot of different occult followings that she thinks means more than the actual truth. Yeah, she likes more of the occult followings than the actual truth. I mean, who hasn't wanted to get like a palm reading or tarot card or read crystals or crystal balls and, crystal balls and you name it. But anywho, a lot of that represents the new age way of thinking. It's not really thinking outside the box, thinking outside the system, and thinking outside this way of life, thinking outside this matrix. The blue pill female is, for the most part, she thinks she's already a woman, even though she hasn't even been around a man yet. So that goes totally against the red pill female, per se, developing into her womanhood, because the red pill female is ready to find that red pill man. Whereas the blue pill female wants nothing to do with a red pill man, let alone a man. But if she happens to run into a man, he's going to be blue pilled and he's not going to be a fully developed man himself. She's going to be able to run all over this guy, run circles all around him. So upon her development into a blue pill woman, that's kind of the way her life is as far as what she expects out of a marriage. And she thinks it's hunky dory, but it's really a different story because this guy, he's past his former glory, but she like, I'm just so glad that he does everything for me. But see, he's sad, he's sad, but she thinks this is normal. This is love. This is being love and marriage, just being together. And this is not really what the truth is, you know. But in the blue pill world, you can't tell the blue pill woman no different. You know, she might be the type that expects to be treated a certain way financially, you know, just given the ways of the world, maybe what her parents taught her, even though her parents are probably either outdated or they are pretty much stuck in their ways, even though their ways may not be correct. You know, it may not be practical for today's times or for tomorrow's times, you know, but this is kind of the mindset of the blue pill woman, you know, depending on her previous so-called relationships. A lot of her mindset of how she expects a relationship to be can be based on her past and the way things were. So she figures that's a good way of gauging the way a relationship should be versus new types of ways of the way a relationship can be. She is not acceptable, or she's not receptive of these new ways of thinking as far as relationships are concerned. The blue pill woman, in a nutshell, is stuck in her ways. You know what I'm saying? The blue pill woman is stuck in her ways. Whereas with a red pill woman, she flows like water. Real talk. Signing out.